Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to completely shatter the traditional path to wealth. You know, the one society's been feeding us for decades. We are breaking down the exact system top entrepreneurs use to bypass that grueling 40-year wait and hit the fast lane to millions. If you've ever felt like the standard go to college, climb the corporate ladder advice is just a slow march to nowhere, well, you are absolutely in the right place.
Okay, let's just dive right into a really brutal truth. We are all sold a very specific story, right? Get a good job, meticulously save 10% of your paycheck, and boom, you'll be rich by the time you're 65. But guys, this is fundamentally a trap. By the time you painstakingly save up all that money over 40 years of living frugally, you've already traded away your best, most vibrant years for a payout at the very end of your life. So, to understand how to escape that trap, let's look at part 1. The 3 paths to wealth. This source material breaks down 3 distinct financial lifestyles, and we're starting with the sidewalkers. Honestly, this is the most precarious path. Sidewalkers are focused entirely on today, totally at the expense of tomorrow. They're living paycheck to paycheck, and the second money comes in, it immediately goes toward instant gratification. A new car, a fancy dinner, whatever. There is absolutely zero plan for the future, which leaves them literally one missed paycheck away from total financial disaster.
Next up is the slow lane. And it's kind of ironic because this is what society insists is the responsible path, right? The middle class. Slow laners dutifully trade 5 days of their week, Monday through Friday, just to buy 2 days of freedom on the weekend. The whole strategy is basically based on hope. Hoping you don't get laid off, hoping inflation doesn't eat your savings, hoping the stock market stays up. You're trading your precious time for money and just gambling on your old age.
And then we have our ultimate goal. The Fastlaner. Fastlaners do not trade time for money, period. Instead, they're system builders. They focus all of their energy on building assets and business machines that work for them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. By completely detaching their income from their time, they're making money while they sleep, while they travel, or while they're just hanging out with their families.
Moving into part 2, let's talk about the C.E.N.T.S framework.
So you're probably wondering, how do massive companies like Apple or Amazon actually build those incredible 24/7 systems while everyone else struggles? Well, use this exact engine, the C.E.N.T.S framework, which represents the 5 pillars of wealth. Every highly successful fast-lane business uses these 5 pillars. Let's break them down so you can evaluate your own strategy.
Pillar number 1 is control. And this is all about who actually holds the power. Think about it. If you're an employee, you have zero control. Someone else dictates your salary, your hours, even if you still have a job tomorrow. But if you own the business, you own the leverage. If you don't control the system you're operating in, somebody else is pulling the strings on your financial destiny.
Let's move to the second pillar, entry. The rule here is brutal, but man is it simple. If anyone can start your business in 5 minutes, there's no money in it. If it's too easy to start, your profits are going to get completely devoured by endless, desperate competition. You want really high barriers to entry. Those barriers act like a fortress, protecting your system and guaranteeing much higher profits. Now, the third pillar, need. This one requires a massive mindset shift. We hear follow your passion all the time, right? But the harsh reality is the market does not care about your passion. Not even a little bit. It only pays for the problems you solve. Wealth follows value. So to make millions, stop obsessing over what you want to do and start identifying massive needs that other people have. Then solve them.
Pillar 4 is time. This right here is the great divider between the slow lane and the fast lane. Your business machine has to be able to run without your constant physical presence. If you absolutely have to be there, punching a clock to make a single dollar, you don't have a business, you just have a really demanding job. A true fast lane system is producing wealth while you are fast asleep.
Finally, the 5th pillar, scale. To build real fast lane wealth, you need massive reach. You have to ask yourself, can my business reach 1 million people? Like a local plumber might make a really great living, sure, but they are completely constrained by geography and the hours in a day. A global software product, though, that can scale infinitely to millions of customers with almost zero extra effort. Now that is true scale.
All right, part 3, the execution gap. So now that we've got the blueprint for the machine, we need to talk about the biggest difference between a mere dreamer and a true fast laner.
And this is a hard truth to swallow in a world that loves the light bulb moment myth. An idea by itself is never going to make you rich. Ideas are completely worthless on their own. They are literally just multipliers for your actual effort.
It all comes down to the math of action. Check this out. An average, even boring idea, when paired with world-class execution, will absolutely result in fast-lane wealth. On the flip side, a visionary, world-class idea with zero execution equals exactly zero wealth. Someone executing incredibly well on a basic, fundamental business is going to consistently crush a visionary genius who takes absolutely no action, every single time. To cross this execution gap, you've got to completely flip your daily behavior. Society trains all of us to be consumers, right? We consume media, we buy products, we just watch what others do. To get in the fast lane, you must shift your identity. Stop merely consuming what others make and start relentlessly producing value for the rest of the world. Which brings us to part 4, choosing your financial path. As we wrap up this explainer, let's really solidify what true financial freedom actually demands from you. You essentially have 2 options for your long-term strategy. Option 1, the slow lane. This is a massive gamble on your old age. You're risking your best years waiting for a retirement that isn't even guaranteed. Option 2, the fast lane. This is a strategic, system-driven play for your youth. It's about building that wealth-producing machine right now so you can actually enjoy your freedom while you still have the health and energy to do it. So, I'm going to leave you with this defining question. Take a hard look at your daily habits. Look at exactly how you earn your money, and ask yourself honestly, are you going to remain comfortably numb on the sidewalk? Are you going to stay stuck, trading your life away in the slow lane? Or are you going to finally shift from consumer to producer and build a machine that sets you free? The math of action is waiting for you.